Ready to go, Wayne? Are we good to go? Everybody's here that we're expecting to be here?
Yeah.
Well, welcome one and all.
Just got you on speakerphone so you can hear the auctioneer.
There we go. Thank you, Michael. My name's Richard. I am the auctioneer for today's proceedings, and on behalf of Team Tina, we thank you very much for your attendance. Wayne and Tina would have furnished you with all the documentation to bid with confidence here this afternoon. Michael and Rosemary also thank you for taking the time to do your due diligence today in Happy Moon Bay. Look at all these smiling faces here this afternoon. I've met some neighbours. Everyone's really, really happy here, and why wouldn't you be? Look at where we are. Look, our friendly lawyers know this property as 5 Essington Place, Half Moon Bay. It's an estate and freehold, 702 square metres of land, lot 717. Deposited plan 83757, a record of title NA 40A726. The settlement date is set as the 31st of July 2025, unless of course you're running with a variation. The chattels list remains unchanged. The code of conduct is very simple. I have a signed reserve from my owners, and subject to that reserve being met or breached, the highest bidder will be the lucky owner of this wonderful home. I will nominate the bids, and I may refuse any bid. In the unlikely event that we have a dispute, I will simply revert back to the previous undisputed level. I'm authorised by my owners to bid on their behalf. It's not my preference to do so, but I will move things forward if they're stalling. It's called a vendor bid. Will be clearly stated as such. Grab the seat, sir. Have a seat. Be clearly stated as such and well below my selling instructions. And finally, if you are the highest bidder, on the fall of the hammer, all that I ask is you sign the paperwork and pay 1/10 of the deposit. First time on the market for 40 years. I was talking to a neighbour just a few minutes ago who's been here for 35 years. Testament to this location. Happy Moon Bay, I said it before, everyone loves living here. Nobody wants to leave. Why would you go anywhere else? Tucked away in one of Half Moon Bay's most desirable cul-de-sacs. So many boxes ticked here today. Tried and tested materials, brick, tile, block, fully fenced for safety for the children. Silence. So peaceful, right? So peaceful. I love the grounds personally. I've had a wander around the fruit trees. It's just a manicured setting. Moments from Half Moon Bay Marina and everything on offer down there. Highly regarded schooling, Pigeon Mountain School, Farm Cove Intermediate, Pakuranga College. Enjoy the westerly sunsets. I bet there's been some absolute crackers here, right? You'd just be out on that deck enjoying it, glass of wine. I could just put my feet up myself. It's a golden opportunity, right? It's an absolute golden opportunity that comes round once every 40 years. So look, we do have one telephone bidder here, but the rest of the competition is in the room. I think I've said enough. Who'll get me away? Looking for an opening bid?
1.8.
1.8 million, and welcome in, Michael. Thank you so much. 1.8, looking for 25,000 from here. Who'll take me to 1.825? 1.8 on the phone. Looking for 25. First call at $1.8 million. Second call at 1.8, looking for 25. April, Wayne. Third and final call. All said, all done already. 1.8 was the big hit. Might I suggest a 10 from here? Can I say 181? I'll call it away 3 times. If not, I'll have a discussion on the phone. Looking for 1.81 from here. 1.8 on the phone. Nice strong opening bid. I'll call it away 3 times. If no further, I will have a conversation with you and the telephone bidder. First call at $1.8 million. Second call. Third and final call. All said, all done. We will pause proceedings and we'll have a conversation here. Thank you very much. One for your patience. I really appreciate that. Hello, sir. You're joining me at the front end. Thank you again to everyone for your patience. I really appreciate it. It's not a bad place to be waiting though, right? It's not a bad place at all. But I have good news. If I can confirm the telephone bid of $1,880,000. Thank you so much, Michael. I can now say those words. We are on the market and we are selling. So, for want of another $1,000, I will call it away 3 times. You're playing for the keys. It's now or never for 5 Essington. First call at $1.880 million. Ladies at the back, it's a definite no. Thank you for your attendance. We really appreciate it. Second call at $1.88 million. April, Susan. Looking for 1,000 just to come forward. Is that a definite no? Thank you. Third and final call. All set? All done? Well, if you sell with Wayne Song and Team Tina, you are sold. Congratulations to our vendors. Congratulations to our telephone bidder. We really appreciate that. And thank you to all the neighbours.